Good morning. We've had a few questions that people don't really understand our switches and how they work. We made a switch so simple, there's hardly anything to it. We put all the smarts in the controller, but it makes it hard to understand. So let's run through what we mean by daisy chaining switches and how you can hook them up. This morning, we're going to hook them up like we were putting them in the master bedroom or a bedroom. And we want one 4-button switch by the door, which will have 2 light switches on it, and a good morning and a good night button. Then we're going to put a switch exactly like that, hooked up the same, by the left side of the bed, and another one hooked up identical to the right side of the bed. Can you imagine the problems you'd have doing this with a regular system? We're going to simulate hooking these up on our single board controller, which has 2 light switch inputs, which can run a total of 14 different discrete switches. So we'll plug in the cable that you have run from your control panel to the first bedroom switch. Then we take that switch, which is installed by the door, and there's 2 RJ45 connectors here. You'll hook this into the input side of that switch. Then you will have made a jumper that goes from the door to the left side of the bed. So you will plug that into the output side, and that is sitting by the door. Take another 4-button and put that jumper into that 4-button switch by the bed. Then you'll run a jumper from that side of the bed to the other side of the bed. And here we go in that input switch again. Then our next switch is going to go to the bathroom. So we plug in a jumper that goes from that side of the bed to the bathroom. Now we've got 2 buttons on the bathroom switch. That's going to turn on the shower lights and the regular bathroom light. So we plug this in to the input side of this 2-button switch. Now a 2-button switch, a 3-button switch, and a 1-button switch are made totally different from the 4 and 6 button. The 4 and 6 button switch are pre-configured to go to the first 4 or 6 lines on the Cat5 cable. But since we're going to use the 3, 2, and 1-button switch to finish up those runs, we provide jumpers on the back. And we can hook from button 1 and button 2, and in this case we're going to hook those to lines 5 and 6. So we just take the jumpers and put them on 5 and 6. Then we take our another Cat5 jumper cable, which we're going to run from the bathroom to the closet, and we run it into the closet switch. Now the closet switch is the last one on this Cat5 cable. So we take this jumper line and run it from button 1 up to line 7. Now, even though the single board controller, like all of our systems, only reads 7 buttons on a line, we have done 12 buttons in the bedroom, 2 buttons in the bathroom, and 1 button in the closet. We've still only used 7 lines on the Cat5 cable because these 4 by the door, by both sides of the bed, are all hooked to the first 4 lines. Hope you understand that now. Thanks for watching.